Who the hell put the microphone in the freezer? We need it anyway. You already know what it is, man. It's your BZ Spazz Breezy. And we here live on the seasoning. Come fuck with me, real quick. I've been in the cut like concentration. In reality, living out a dream is all a part of the imagination. Life is a contract, and God, I've been trying to get in contact, cause I can read who signed on this affidavit. After David died, I recognized he was fighting for his life, as we all just stood aside, let the devil take up. Shame on us, it ain't even shape us up. Some of us ain't spoken months, but we gon' front in them family spaces. Hey bro, hey sis, see you looking good, but in my mind I wanna say shit like fuck you, suck my dick, I bust your ass like a matron. But this is safe space, so I'm playing fake to avoid popping on the favorite. Now what is this shit laced with? It got me feeling out of my body, out of my spaceship, modifying my thinking. Got me feeling a way that's compromising me sinking. But this feeling is good, it's critically acclaimed. Clap, clap, cheers. Now that everybody here, thoughts start to interfere. Now that everybody drinking, shots get fired at the same time. Shots get taken. So much shit in the room, need a blanket like cool down. This the reason we don't invite you now. You get in your feelings, get the trip, and then you show out. This ain't the time, and what you said in front your nieces and nephews about their moms was seemingly out of line, but I felt you. If you would told me what you was going through before you coming through, I would've helped you. But you fucking up, nigga, and you on your own. It ain't no us, nigga. Fuck niggas.
Yeah, this pastor sister.
Niggas be saying anything, bros. Yeah, and now you side with him, don't call me. That nigga said I should've told him. Like I can't see he saw it in my story. Like what? Nigga, how that work? If I see my nigga off, I'm asking why he not at work. So why you acting like I'm overreacting? Cause you was capping about the fact that you would have my back, even if we not at work. Listen with that bullshit. For you, I went to work on a full shift. You know this nigga, but you a Judas nigga. Gonna screw his nigga for a confirmated coin, demonstrating you useless, nigga. Fuck. I'm used to niggas. Shout out to the seasoning, you heard? This your BZ Spazz Breezy. We in the building, reporting live from my kitchen, nigga. We in the kitchen, nigga. Yeah, I like that. That sounds kinda cool. Live in the kitchen, nigga. We in the kitchen, nigga. The seasoning. Good looking. Man, that's a long story. We got enough time?
Yeah, we got time.
I was very young and I was very wild. Not wild to the degree where I was like threatening people, but I was just like, don't set me off because it's gonna be hard to put me back in the box, right? So essentially, it was like this big commotion going on after a party when I was about like 17 years old, to be exact. And I just came outside wild, like, what happened? And somebody from that area, it's not my block I'm on, mind you, and I'm coming out as if it was my block, and the people on the block is like, yo, who the fuck is this bitch, right? Like, who is she? Like, someone was like, yo, you gotta chill. Like, nah, I ain't gotta chill. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? So I was like, at this point, I'm gonna call you Spazz, because you're wildin'. And that's where the Spazz came from. The breezy part came from my brother, because I was incarcerated, and when I came out, my brother had started a rap group and shit. And I was like, oh shit, you rap? His name is Cameron. Shout out to Cam, by the way. And the rap group was called Ghetto Harmony, and everybody in the rap group name was Breezy. So I was like, yo, bro, can I join the rap group? He's like, yeah, sure, but if you join the rap group, your name gotta be Breezy. But this is before Spazz came into play. So Breezy was first, Spazz came after. But essentially, when I put the two together, it was kind of like an oxymoron, right? Because Spazz is wild, right? But then Breezy is cool like the wind. And most people, they only get the Breezy part. They never really get the Spazz until, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's where the name came from, Spazz Breezy. I was outside for real. The funny thing is, I didn't start rapping because somebody else was rapping. I started poetry. I was more of a writer. I was really good in my literacy class. Writing was my shit. Reading wasn't too much, but writing was my shit. And I mean, I got so much attention for it, so it made me always want to play with it. And as a young kid, I used to be like, hip hop is poetry with beats to it. I had a nasty anger problem. Like I needed anger management. I had a bunch of like counseling sessions throughout my life. And so one of the main ways of expressing myself given to me through my therapist was, how about I incorporate it on paper? And so essentially I started writing to express myself. I was about 14, 15 years old, like my first arrest. I sat down for about a year and a half, and within that year and a half, that's when I started actually putting those words to beat. It wasn't just the instrumentals, it was the beats with people on it, because I don't have the access to an instrumental. So I'm putting my poems back in it with the beat, but there's someone else on the beat. So it became like a critical way of using my brain. 16 years old, I was kind of like trying to figure out how I could get into a studio. I didn't know which way to go. We didn't have Google and shit. We could just like, it'd pop up. But I did have friends, and I had a really good way of like, networking and shit like that. And so one of my friends was like, yo, my brother, he got a studio. So I was able to lay my first record down at about 17 and a half, about to be 18. Came from just me wanting to express myself, and that was the only way people would listen. A lie. Let's start off with Britney Spears. Let me keep it 100. Britney Spears, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I'm naming people, naming pop artists because growing up with my mom, I was not allowed to listen to hip hop. Hip hop was the devil's music in my house. So if I did have hip hop, it would have to be snuck in, or you know what I mean, I had it stashed somewhere or borrowed it from a friend in school. But when I did get a chance to get my hands on some hip hop, Bow Wow, TLC with the Left Eye collections. Left Eye was my, like, even to this day, when I think about rapping, I always have her in the back of my mind, like, how would she approach this particular record? I'm well-rounded in music. I love music on a level of, there's no genre. I'm not prejudiced with music. Essentially, man, Kids Bop, now 50 Cent. 50 Cent put me in jail, because listen to 50 Cent, I swear to God I was a gangster. I swear to God I could beat everybody, anybody get it, and I'm outside hustling. 50 Cent, shout out to 50 Cent, man, because he fucked my life up, my nigga. Jadakiss, DMX. When DMX died, I cried. I cried like I knew him, because his music was so impactful for me. It was like telling my story. And when I became an artist, I try to give that same effect to my writing. Like, I want the topic to be relatable, like on the T, like not all over the place, or not like for you, but like when this topic is brought up, it's like, yo, that's everything I was thinking. Tupac, it was interesting how I came across Tupac. This is at the time I'm incarcerated. The instructor was like, what is your influence? Who is your favorite artist and why? And we all could say who our favorite artists were, but none of us could say why they were our favorite artists. So what he did was make us do like this project on researching and learning about the artists and figuring out, like, if you learn about them, would you actually like them? And when I did my research on Tupac, it was a phenomenal, the type of individual he was. Raised by a Black Panther leader, or Black Panthers regardless. I like the fact that his name was one way and then they changed it for the Black Panthers. I like the fact that I learned he was from Brooklyn and not fucking California, and all of these factors that came in. I was like, oh, I actually do like this guy. Now I have a reason behind why I like him. Dear Mama was one of my favorite records. Changes. There's a record on Me Against the World that I fuck with heaviest, and that was a reflection of where I was at mentally. My first time trying to get on a stage, and in order to get on the stage, I needed a crowd. It sounded easy to get the crowd out, but then when I tried to get the crowd out, I couldn't get nobody to come out. That was like, not only a hard thing to deal with, but like it fucked me up psychologically, because now at this point I feel like, damn, am I actually as good as I think I am, or as the people that hear me, or are these people lying and saying I'm good? You know what I mean? And it kind of made me doubt myself. It made me not want to show myself in certain places. Being on MTV and being able to do exactly what I'm doing right now, like giving everyone like a one-on-one with me, you know what I mean? A FaceTime, you know what I mean? Being able to be mentored by Killer Mike and him telling me I'm one of the dopest rappers he's heard. And that was when it was like, I don't give a fuck if I can bring people out or not. I just know that if Sway said I'm fucking nice and Mike said I'm nice, that's all that really matters. I already reached my pinnacle. And the next thought was just to get the bread. And so that was my favorite moment as an artist, being a MTV's Made. And then Sway calls us a couple of years later to be on Sway in the Morning, to be exact. And that was another like, mommy, I'm on TV again, you heard, type vibe. What's sad about it is that my mom never believed in that shit. And rest in peace to my mom. But throughout all the accolades that I have accomplished, she was around for, but it was never enough to get her to like see the vision and the talent. That was my favorite part about being, you know what I mean, artist, being on MTV Made. I sit down in my room all the time and think about this. Ultimately, what I would like to be remembered or conveyed is she wasn't selfish, she was thoughtful. The talent didn't matter, it wasn't the talent, it was how she made people feel. And it's the feeling that I want to leave behind, the feeling that you will only be able to get if I'm around. Yeah, that's what I would like, to leave behind a feeling that cannot be measured by anyone else, can't be imitated, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I would like. Working with children, motivational speaking. My dream before music was to be able to get my story across and inspire other people. This way is a way out. And where I was at was in a mental space. It's a place where you tap in here, and sometimes you get lost here and you don't know how to get out. Not only was I one of those who struggled mentally, like I said, I've had a lot of therapy in life. I've always wanted to be that for somebody else, you know, and not to be a therapist, but to find understanding and help you understand. I would probably use the people around me to show young people that you could be anything you want to be. For anybody that wants to know that, you gotta stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned, watch out, man. We can't throw too much sauce out there. Just pay attention, you heard? Keep your eyes open, stay alert, you know what I mean? Put your notifications on, push buttons, you know what I mean? To get to know what's happening next. But I'm really serious about starting a after school program. When I'm creating, all I need is to feel. And whatever I'm feeling within that moment, that is what I'm gonna create. If I'm high energied and excited in that moment, I'm gonna create a high energy, excited project. And if I'm sad, down, I feel like the world is against me and I don't have anyone, then I'm gonna give you one of those as well. So I don't have like a ritual, like Illuminati type thing going on here, but I feel, and if I'm inspired, because sometimes, for example, yesterday, I heard Nems on the radio. I was driving, Nems got this new record. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fire. I need one of those. That is another way that I create, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just inspired. Nora got a new joint, I'm inspired, you know what I mean? I have a lot of artists that when I listen to them, I just want to go into the studio. You know what I'm saying? And make me one of those. Let me make me one of those. Put my little sauce on it, but I need to bake me a cake too, yeah? Type shit. So, yeah, it's natural. Like, I don't need to smoke a blunt. I don't need to get drunk. I don't need to have 1,000 niggas around me. Although, there have been times where I felt that in order for me to create, I did need to have that, and I needed these sources. But I remember when I was in that room in my head, mad because my mom wouldn't let me go outside, that's all I needed. And I started writing, fuck this shit, I don't like this house, wanted to get it, you know what I mean? Like, so and then when I remember my core, and then it comes like, you're thinking too hard, you know? What do you feel like today? Stop trying to do what these niggas is doing. What do you feel? And that's how it comes out. Pizza. Easy, pizza. I'm eating pizza for an entire year. I'm clogging my arteries up, you hear me? Yeah, I'm not gonna shit for a couple of weeks. Yeah, get it? Yeah. Pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite dishes, man. I love cheese, I love bread, I love tomato sauce. You know what I mean? Pasta and shit like that. I think I'm Italian, I was Italian in another life. But no, pizza is my shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I can eat pizza forever. Man, I need some garlic and Parmesan cheese, and we're good.
A seasoned artist.
Oh shit!
That is your artist right there.
Listen.
Those are gonna act as NFTs. They're gonna be worth something. Those are limited edition.
Oh shit! Oh special and shit! Ah! Tell somebody about me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's the ideal way to support Spazz Breezy. You can DM me if you want to hold a conversation, you know. You can send me a couple dollars if you want to buy some merch. I like that. I like some money. Spazz Breezy is pretty dope. I know this artist named Spazz, man. She's really down to earth and she's fire. She has some really dope songs. Real Spazz, SPAZZB on Instagram. I'm only on Instagram, very exclusive. And I'm afraid of the government, so I don't like to just tap into all of these social media platforms. And then they have these terms and conditions that when they update it, they automatically take your shit and you don't even know. Now my chart is on somebody else's fucking, nope, I'm not into none of that. I know what Instagram got going on. Catch me on Instagram, all right? Love that. You already know what it is, man. It's your BZ, Spazz Breezy, and you are now tuned in to the seasoning. You heard?